Hey, what's up everyone? Back with another market outlook video here. Just going over what I'm looking for Bitcoin and a few other altcoins here going into the end of this week. FOMC was today, so I just want to go over the price action that unfolded and show you guys what I'm looking for. So let's get right into it. Okay, so starting off with Bitcoin here. If we take a look, Bitcoin has been in this range for quite some time now, going on about a month, a little longer than a month here. We got that 90K sweep I was talking about before, that $90,000 level was swept, and then we were looking for that move into range highs. And then more recently, we did just grab some liquidity above the previous all-time high over here. And since then, it's just been very choppy price action, basically ever since the election here. But what I've been posting about for quite some time now, for about past week or so, is this $97,000 level basically being my invalidation for a breakout here. Because if you take a look here, 4-hour 200s here, this is the 200 EMA and the 200 MA. By the way, this is a custom indicator. It just fills in the area in between those two in. If you want it, it will be down in the description below. I'll have the link to it. You can add it right to your TradingView chart. But taking a look here, basically what I'm looking for is as long as $97,000 can hold basically this blue box here, along with this 4-hour 200 trend, I'm continuing to look for that continuation higher into new all-time highs. Now, if we do end up breaking down below $97,000 here, that's when I would look for a move down into range lows back to that $90,000 level. And then potentially, if we get a breakdown below range lows, I would look for a move here into the daily 200 trend here at about $82,000 currently. Of course, this could pull up by then, but currently, yeah, right around that $82,000, $83,000 mark. But zooming in here again, I want to point out a few other things here. We have Monday's range formed here. Monday high and the weekly open have been reclaimed here. So as long as we can basically hold this general area here, we have a chance to break out here. But personally, I do not think we're quite ready to break out. I think we could see a bit more chop here before continuing higher. Now, of course, we could break out. Either way, I'm looking for continuation higher as long as $97,000 is holding. But I do think we could see a bit more chop here before continuing higher. One of the main reasons here, if you take a look at the previous daily candle here, it opened completely flat with no wick. And usually a lot of times these get retested. For example, you can see this one here opened with no wick, and we came down to retest that daily open once again. There's multiple examples, but a lot of times if you open completely flat, a lot of times those levels get retested before having that real move. So basically just signifies kind of like inefficiency in the market that sometimes is filled. But yeah, overall, looking for a continuation higher here as long as $97,000 holds. As far as the few setups that I'm watching for, of course, basically this general swing long we're looking at here from this about this $100,000 level, just looking for that continuation higher here. But if you're looking for more of, as far as some tighter setups here, what I'd be looking for here on the lower time frames, even if we stick on the 4-hour here, if we can get a sweep of Monday low here and get a quick reclaim. So if we can get a quick sweep below this wick as low and Monday's low, I would be looking to potentially take a long position here and then look for that continuation into Monday high and then breaking out into new all-time highs. This is one of the main trades I'm interested in at the moment because of how high the risk to reward is. Now, of course, still looking for continuation higher here, just looking for potentially a sweep of Monday low if we get back below Monday high and weekly and the weekly open here. Who knows if we get that, but like I said before, just in general, long from this $99,000 level, looking for continuation into new all-time highs. As far as targets above all-time highs, of course, I will be looking at lower time frames to see what trend is trending for that price action, which trend it is respecting. But as far as the next target on high time frames is the 2.618 fib extension for me at about that $156,000 level. So as long as trends hold, I will continue to target that level. Now, if we do break down below those trends, then I would no longer target those levels. But basically, just to summarize here, I do think we potentially get a bit more chop here, but overall, as long as $97,000 holds, continuing to look for that breakout into new all-time highs. Okay, taking a quick look at Ethereum here. Basically, we've been watching these daily 200s for a while now. Basically, it's the very high time frame trend. Over here, you can see once we got below it, reclaimed it, and then continuation higher. I even held it as a bit of support here and here before we broke down below it, and now trying to hold it as support once again. So as long as this blue box confluent with this daily 200s can hold, I'm looking for continuation higher here. Ideally on high time frames back into this $4,000 level. But if we zoom into the 4-hour time frame, you can see 4-hour 200s is holding as resistance on the way down here. So what we do need to see is a reclaim of these 4-hour 200s to look for that continuation higher. But I will continue to look for a reclaim of this 4-hour 200s as long as we can see these daily 200s hold here. As far as the setup, a simple setup would be a reclaim of these 4-hour 200s, or potentially same kind of idea as Bitcoin, looking for a sweep of Monday low before potentially continuing back into Monday high and getting that reclaim of the 4-hour 200s. We'll have to see. I want to see the market's reaction down here first. I don't want to blindly long into this level. If we can see some sort of basically a quick sweep followed by just showing you maybe some bids pop up on the heat map or something. Basically seeing a quick sweep, reclaim, and then looking for that continuation higher. Link to my Twitter will be in the description below as well. That's where I post most of my updates, or inside of Trading Mastery, the Discord. Both of those links will be in the description as well. But taking a quick look here at Solana as well. Take a look at it here. If we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, you can see 4-hour 200s is the trend to watch because it is holding as support on the way up, flipped into resistance on the way down, and holding as support once again. A lot of people are bearish right now on Solana, but for me, as long as these 4-hour 200s can hold as support, I'm continuing to look for that continuation higher into a new all-time high from here. As far as the setup, my setup would simply look like this, bidding these 4-hour 200s here and looking for that continuation higher from here. Now, if you want to get a bit more of an ideal entry, I would see if we can get a sweep of Monday low here. Same kind of setup as Bitcoin and Ethereum, where you get a quick sweep followed by a reclaim, retest, and looking for that continuation higher. We'll have to see how it forms, but basically bullish as long as 4-hour 200s hold. And if we zoom into the 1-hour 200s, lower time frame trend here, we will need to see this 1-hour 200s trend reclaimed for continuation higher if 4-hour 200s end up holding. But basically 4-hour 200s is the trend you want to watch for now. Okay, ending it off here with a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. I would not go too heavy into altcoins. I mean, you can bid these levels, but as far as trading altcoins, I'm not too interested in trading a lot of altcoins until dominance Bitcoin dominance has started to break down once again. So you can see it looks like Bitcoin dominance could be breaking out here once again. Personally, what I'm looking for, I'm hoping that we see this. We'll have to see how it forms here. It's just looking for one last push up here, basically above this previous high, but not getting above this previous high over here. Starting to stall here and then start to break down once again. That basically breaking back below here will be what will get me interested in altcoins once again, starting to see altcoins start to trend upwards. That's basically what you want to watch for, because if Bitcoin dominance continues to push higher here into new highs, a lot of your altcoins are not going to be looking very good. I would stick to Bitcoin for now until Bitcoin dominance has started to roll over once again. And then you can look to start trading those altcoins pretty heavily once again. So that basically wraps it up here. Basically, to summarize, I'm bullish on all the majors for now because trends are holding. As long as trends hold, I'm continuing to look for that continuation higher. Now, if it does end up breaking down, then I will look for some lower levels to be tested. Pretty much wraps it up. All my links for my free Telegram, Trading Mastery Discord, and all of that will be in the description below. Make sure you check that out. And if you would, please hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys next time. Peace.